So here we are in day two. This is part two of our day two special from Ethiopia, May 22nd, 2011. And just wanted to share a little bit of information about Ethiopia and kind of our trip so far, aside of obviously the amazing time that we were able to spend with Elijah this morning. I wanted to share some funny experiences that Jessica and I have had. So first and foremost, Jessica and I get here last night, and obviously after traveling for 24 hours, we're exhausted and feeling kind of grimy from the, just being on an airplane for that long. And so 24 hours travel time, obviously not 24 hours in the air. So anyway, we get to the hotel, we check in, we come up to the hotel room, and we're like, okay, we really need to take a shower. So first thing we do is Jessica turns the shower on, and there's like water spraying up against the wall. First of all, here, let's just show them. Let me show you the shower curtain and how this is set up, because this is really wild. Okay, so the shower curtain is right here, which is as you walk in. Okay, here's the toilet. Shower curtain, right? Okay, so what do you do? Oops, so you can see this. This is the first shower we try to turn on, and the water is spraying, all over the wall. As you can see, that's an electrical outlet right there. Okay, so water is spraying all over that wall. As soon as I see the water hitting that, I'm like, okay, honey, let's turn that off. So there's no, first of all, and then the water's spraying onto the ground because there's no curtain. Look at where the tub is. See the tub? Okay, see where the curtain is? Whoops. Okay, so this is what we've been using to take a shower. This handy little thing, which, is low water pressure, which is okay. We make a mess, water all over the place, so that's fun. Fun times, first night. Back to me. Coming over here. There you go. So first night was obviously very, very exciting with the shower and, almost electrocuting each other with the electrical outlet being so close to the shower. So that was the first night. I think that was the highlight. Oh my gosh. So probably, 1, 2 in the morning, my brain couldn't quite figure out whether this was real or whether this was a dream, but there were at least one dog that was going crazy. And it was going crazy for a while. Honey, had you fallen asleep yet when that dog started going crazy?
No, I was awake.
Okay, so maybe it was earlier than that, I don't know. But this dog, it was like every 5 seconds he was gonna go, roar, roar, roar. 5 seconds later, roar, roar, roar. That's why I was like, my mind just couldn't figure out whether this was real or not. So then, after that, I was so exhausted after 24 hours of travel that it was like, okay. So after that, about probably 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm guessing, all of a sudden you start hearing, you're like, oh, why? Apparently there's a mosque down somewhere around here, and I don't know if we'll find out tomorrow. This is Sunday morning, so we don't know if they just do this on Sunday or if they do this every day. So they do their chanting or something. And they get done they did that for like 5 or 6 hours. And it seemed like probably every 30 minutes to an hour, somebody new would come on and, do different kind of chants or something. But it was different guys. So that was a pretty wild night, first night. Getting in the car and leaving. Oh, we had some pancakes this morning for breakfast, which were pretty good, and some eggs and stuff. Am I missing anything from breakfast, honey?
No.
Then we leave. Traffic, is crazy. People just swerving in front of each other, and the 2 cars that we've been in so far, the guy who picked us up last night, and then a different guy who's our driver for the trip, and who took us to the house this morning where all these kids are at. Both of them are pretty speedy drivers, and a lot of people walking, a lot of people driving. It's just kind of chaotic. And so Jessica, at one point in the day, just remember this, asked something about, have you ever been in an accident? And And his first answer is like, no. Well, I've been in one accident that was my fault, and 3 accidents that were not my fault. And I'm just like, because literally we'll be at a roundabout, and he'll just like, cut across literally 3 lanes we cut across today, where cars are coming, hope they stop, because if not, this was my side, so pretty crazy driving. We learned, we saw a couple really nice houses being built along one road, and very nice homes, and we're like, hey, how much are these how much are these homes that are being built over here? And he said about 1 million birr, and 1 million birr is about $75,000. So for all you out there that are like, hey, I want to have a really nice house, but you can only afford like a $75,000 house, Ethiopia is amazing. You can get a phenomenal house for $75,000 US. Here's a menu that we have, and I just want to share a couple of these. So it's 16, I think it's 16 birr per dollar. So these beers they have on here, they have 4 beers, all of them less than $1. You can get your tea, coffee, macchiato, all those are 50 cents. For dessert, this was Jessica's favorite. For dessert, you can have a fruit salad, or you can have juice. The fish of the day is a grilled Nile perch, which I'm going to have to try at some point, from the Nile River. It's fun. Some salads and stuff, soup. We haven't had any of that yet. So anyway, for about $3, you can get $3.50 to $4. You can get any meal you want on this menu. Pasta. You can get any of the beef dishes, any of the fishes, chicken, whatever you want for about $3-4. And these are entrees. These are the main dinner courses. So one of the other things that we were promised, and one of the reasons we actually the main reason we chose this place is the fact that they said they had internet, and it was quote unquote high speed internet, which we knew. Okay, what does high speed internet mean? High speed internet means pretty much no connection so far. When we hooked up earlier, it was 10 megabytes per second, very slow, and basically we're not even able to get on at all. So that's been fairly disappointing. But I was able to go to the Sheraton today, which is the nicest hotel in Addis Ababa, and it was, royalty type hotel, and was able to get on there. So that's how I'm going to actually send you this video tomorrow. So anyway, I'd say those are probably some of the more exciting points of the trip. Anything you want to add, honey?
No, I think you got it, babe.
All right, guys. This was part 2 of day 2, and signing out from Ethiopia.